the stream. All the best. Have a great day. Welcome, welcome. Let's get started with it. I'm Ruka. Nice to meet you. All the best. Have a great day. Hi, Culinary. Hi, Sisto. I hope you have a great weekend ahead. Today we'll just be continuing the project, obviously, and yeah, we're just gonna be making like small modifications here and there. I have an approval from a friend who I just met on VR, that's also really good at VRChat. That, oh hey, the poly count for this is not too bad. So if I read it here, it says about, what's it called? This little panel here of statistics. There's hang on, let me select everything first so that'll be easier. Okay, there we go. So there's about 100,000 vertexes here in this entire scene. So not too bad right now. So yay, like we're actually making good progress on this. I'm actually pretty happy. And hopefully everything turns out pretty well at this because we're still not done yet. I feel like I'm going to be making the vertex, what's it called? I'm going to be texturing these soon. So I'm looking forward to that. And also not looking forward to it because it's going to be a lot of work. But yeah, in the meantime, we'll just be adding more stuff to this. So last time we made the pot, now we're making the giant tissue box. So yeah, it's a very convenient location if you think about it. Just like put a tissue box there, just grab it. In case anything happens, like you spill a drink or something like that. So yeah, we'll be just doing that today and figure out things. Hope you have a great weekend. This is a lovely, I guess, Saturday and Sunday. So it's a Saturday afternoon for you guys, most likely, or morning. And like for me, it's about Saturday night right now. So yeah, let's get to work. And let's see. First things first is putting that there. So the cursor is there, so it's gonna spawn stuff there now. All right. Here. It's a bit hard to actually move this, I realize that. Like, it's not a right angle. Okay. Alright. Yeah, Saturday morning. Hey. Hope you have a great fun and productive morning then. So, it's actually a really, really relaxed day to me. Like, for me today, no, it was mainly resting and figuring out the Twitch settings. So, we're now on 720p, though we're dropping frames like crazy still, so I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe I'll stop that and try again. And yeah, let's just stop that first. Like I'm still dropping 60 frames. That is, I don't get it. So I'm gonna change the output settings to like maybe 2000 kilobytes per second, and then we're gonna try this again. Hopefully this works. Now I'm just gonna enable like scaling it. Like today's stream is actually mainly as well to test out the Twitch settings, see whether how well this works. But yeah, like fingers crossed. Okay, now it's at 480. Okay, well, we restarted it again, so fingers crossed on that one. Oh god. Okay. Let me just open up Twitch and check. Hello, welcome to the stream again. Nope, it is just frozen. It's now 480p source, so it should be better for anybody with like low internet access. And I mean, it doesn't really detract on quality that much, hopefully. Okay, it seems to be stable now. All right, so we're just gonna leave it as that. So if you're wondering, guys, it just look like this on Twitch right now. So yeah, hi. You can actually see like this is the Twitch interface. So the settings now is audio like the quality is basically 480p, and then it's still buffering, and the bitrate's horrible. Bitrate's at 3000. I have no idea. Okay, I mean, I'll just try that again then. This is the technical difficulties we were facing. We tried it just now with a friend's help as well. So we're gonna see what again. I just turned off the stream. So yeah, you're watching like troubleshooting live. I'll put it at 3000 now and see whether this works. Okay, apply. And we're starting the stream again. Fingers crossed. Okay, and refresh this. The view I see of chat is like this actually. That's quite interesting. Okay, hello, welcome to stream again on the Twitch side. And if you're wondering, guys, you guys appear to me like this. So it's like I have these two screens that is right in front of me. Then just like, this is how I read chat. So yeah. So that is the interface. That is, it's actually quite limiting, but good enough. And yeah. It should be better now, I think. The bit rate's better now, it seems. I think so. Because the bit rate is now green. So if you look at that, the bit rate is, yeah, like 2000 or so. It's not too bad, which is good. Alright. And continuing on the work. Welcome to the stream again. Okay. The tissue box should be relatively easy to make. So we're just gonna start executing it now. It's just basically a box. So wait, what's add object cube. And I mean it's about this size. I think it's about this size, yeah. About there, I think. It's a weird size of a tissue box, I must say that. Oh, okay. And it actually looks correct from this angle, but we know that it's like rectangular. So huge tissue box. Okay. Right. Put it in to get it. So yeah, my day has been pretty good so far. We're basically resting, relaxing properly. I had a lovely dinner. It's just mainly baked salmon. Baked salmon is delicious. And after that, what's it called? Like, there's a VRChat concert. So I should actually post pictures of that as well as soon. Oh, we can actually do this live here now. So I forgot to actually post online as well. So like, let me just do this. Welcome to the stream. To the stream. Oh, the best. Okay. Let me just put that in there. Right. And pin that there as well. Right. And shall we like actually share this as well? So yeah, I normally just do this. So yeah, yay. Okay, and then I normally just copy this over to like go everywhere. So So that way, like, hopefully more people actually like tune up. I'm not sure. Is there more interesting people on this motley crew? I guess that'd be quite funny and fun. Okay, and put this here, and yep, there we go. Actually, I do have like an interesting thing which I'm actually considering. I wanted to help you guys help with this. What should we call this? Like the community. Motley Crew actually came to mind this because of what like previously was mentioned. This is quite a funny name. No, I've actually considered any others. That's why. I mean, I don't really have anything particularly squirrel related because I get easy guys squirrel, so like I'm gonna check into this body for now. So any particular suggestions, I'm open to it. We can actually like make a poll for this and then like run it. So yay. And yeah, this is quite a big tissue box. Dude, I do realize that now. Okay. Bring this down. I think that's about it around there. It is. Okay. Oh god. Fun. Okay. Just stick that in there properly. Alright. Okay. Right. Now tissue. How do you get this tissue? That is a good question. I actually haven't considered like how to actually make this properly yet. So set origin to center mass. Okay. Inset face. Scale on the x-axis. Right. There. And it's plain most likely, so putting that in there like this, and then well, just need tissue now. Right, how do you do this? I have to offer a plane. Where's the plane? Oh no, it's plainly there. It's huge, I think. Yep, it's huge. Okay. Out there, and then like rotating it. What? Oh. This should be correct. Oh, it's way down. Okay, that explains a lot. Okay. And we're almost done with this plane. So this is actually surprisingly quick, guys. I mean, it makes sense as well. It's just a box right now. Just a box. Nothing suspicious. Nothing suspicious here. Okay. Okay, we're facing the plane towards the camera. Does that make sense to me? There. I'm gonna edit this a little bit as well. There. Right. And apply that. And now we make the plane. I could technically make this like a texture. I wonder actually whether it's possible to make it so that you can pull out the tissue. Like from, would it be inside Blender? I'm not sure. Okay. Not much else left, I guess. Just be shrinking this down. And we're just gonna add more loops here. Make it jagged. And we'll basically have a tissue box. So that was relatively easy. Also, I just realized it's the right, yeah, it's the right direction. So it means that this is reverse. Yep, there it is. Okay. All right. One more set of loop cuts. Okay. Right, there we go. And we're basically done with the tissue. Hey, hello Nekor. Welcome. All the best, a great day. Oh, we're pretty good at this. Today has been a chill, relaxed day. We met a bunch of new interesting people in VRChat and also like on Discord, surprisingly. So yeah, not too bad. Hope we have a great weekend ahead as well. We're now making tissue. So yeah, that's about it, I guess. I'm also testing out Twitch stream settings right now. So now it's downscaled to 480p. The graphics card and processor are going like crazy right now, but that's normal, so hopefully they can just keep up. Seems pretty good right now. I did have an interesting scare today. So yeah, have a great day, everybody here. So Culinary, Echo Arc, and CISO. Have a great weekend as well. Yay. It's gonna be a fun week ahead, I think. For me, there's gonna be a concert on Monday, so I'm gonna be attending that in VRChat. So looking forward to it. The new headset which I just got recently is actually very good. So the big screen beyond it actually lives up to its reputation. I guess that's about it. It's just gonna be a chill day today, I guess. As we just grind it. That's what that. Oh, okay. The scare. So I have a uninterruptible power supply. Like. Hang on, let me just check what model it is. Oh, back. UPS 6. Remember 6. Oh, there you go. Is this thing? So I learned that it was overloaded. So well, okay. Necessary only. Okay, continue as guess. A long continuous beat with red light. That is. Hi, somebody recently purchased this one. That is. So basically I had this. Yep. And red doesn't stop at this first, and I thought I was overloaded and remove our applications up. Right, but unfortunately I didn't resolve anything. What? I found USB, yes. Over temperature on battery and AC lattice threshold node. SP will beep and reread lattice. So yeah. Yep. So that was an internal error, I think. That happened. So we had this basically. Be rate speed beep. Yeah. So it was just like me, and it's like, oh, no idea. Hi bro. Hi Brushmark. Welcome. All the best of your day. Welcome to the stream. Like now we're just like going through the topic like this while after we make the tissue box basically. We're basically done with the tissue box. Because it's a tissue box, there's not much to do. It's just a box with like tissue sticking out of it. So yeah. I'm talking about right now the scare which happened just now. So during the VRChat concert, that is right. My uninterrupted power supply, this thing, it was actually beeping like crazy. I was wondering, figuring out why it was. But yeah. And it turned out that like it continues to be red light basically. But it stopped after we unplugged the monitor. So the monitor is now not backed up as well, like on the uninterruptible power supply. So it's just like my Go XLR, so you can hear me, and my computer. So that's the only thing. And then the internal screen is actually powered by USB, so I guess that's also like plugged in, I guess. I'm actually wondering where the instructions are, like. Instructions, PDF, let's go. Actually go through here. Cyber power. Yeah, so it's this thing. We bought this. It's actually pretty good. So testing online. Data sheet, product data sheet, user guide. Let's go with that one. Yep, there it is. So we can actually look through it now, because it's quite interesting. Can I zoom in? Dismiss. Right. Okay, there we go. Zoom. So let's see. Number voltage. We made it to overload shutdown. Battery's overload condition occurs as battery. So if its LED was red with like beeping sound, and utility power is restored back to off. Beeping stops when the utility power is restored or the backup is turned off. Okay. Is that on? Sorry about that. Just like, okay, yep, it's on. Right. Power's on. Lights on now. No overload shutdown. The USB will shut down to conserve energy. Operation batteries power. Okay. Let's see. What does this mean? That's it already. So we set it to high mode, I think, which means that like it detects it better. Battery. Okay. Well, problems and solutions that is connected back up. Once the time reconnected, equipment is charged. I'm not sure what's this then. Battery UPS allows battery charge for 16 hours. Yeah, this is actually the first time I'm looking through this. So it doesn't actually tell me the stage I was in, but RD flashes every backup USB's no total discharge state. Oh, okay. Well, it doesn't actually state what it is, which is weird. Okay, I have no clue right now. Still, I'm just gonna trust this one. Beep on battery USB lattice. So it seems that, hang on, how about overload? Overload. Total. Okay, I'm not sure now. But we'll just go back to this document. Okay. Yep. Okay, no clue now. We're just going back to work then. It stopped beeping, it's fine. So I'm assuming it was overloaded because like we plugged in the monitor, the very hungry desktop, and the Go XLR. So Go XLR and like the desktop are now just plugged in there. I'm not sure whether I should unplug the Go XLR and then just like leave the power on only for that. Oh yeah, speaking of which, like I can tell the VR headsets, right? So it's like, let me turn that off then. Okay. Alright, that works. Alright. And now back to this. I'm not sure what to do on next. We're basically done with it. So I actually want to do more progress on like different parts of it. I guess that's about it then. I'm not sure what else to say on this. Not even matter, I guess. It's quite fun yapping. About that. Actually do something more fun, which is like I actually do want to post it out. You guys see it here first live. Let's go. Where is it? So we're just gonna post like a post on X, which is the VRChat concert. Yep, that's the wrong one. Is it open there? Yeah, it opens there, okay. So, put this screen over. Right. So, yeah, this happened. And this is Sakura Moonlight, the VRChat concert. So, it's quite fun. Sango Yumi and like it. Plus, we have more shots on the concert. Yes, so. Where is it? So something interesting to actually see. So Sinofest, see Stefanos, is a duo, is a musical duo is on VRChat, and their voices are really good, so I recommend that. See, we took a bunch of pictures. This is like the end group shot, I think. Yep. So something fun. Just chatted it. Yep, that's like the concert. Not sure what else to say because I don't know how to speak Japanese properly, so my translations was quite scuffed for this. But the ending statement was that there's gonna be another concert on Monday, so hopefully I have time after work to actually like get here and start streaming after that. We plan it. Yes. I should crop that properly so that it looks better, I think. But yeah. Always neat seeing your VR stuff. I do agree. I wish I could stream it properly, but well, usually they have this in the concert, which is like prohibited, that is. So recording, video recording and distribution and screen sharing are prohibited. So that's like usually the case. I actually do want to ask like, oh, hey, would it be crazy to actually like live stream this as a fan or something like that? So VR blogging is actually quite a cool thing, because I do want to explore the cool worlds inside VRChat and make a cool world as well. So that's why like we normally stream it like this. It's been 6 months since we started this project, and it's still going because like I do really want to make it as good as it can be. until I've exhausted like what else to make this. I haven't actually thought of like stopping making more details first. So it's gonna be a while, but I enjoy every moment of it, and also like just chatting and chilling out with you guys. It's just so fun. So I do appreciate everybody coming by this, and I hope like I provide a good enough entertainment to just chat and like relax in the background. The end goal of the day still is like, oh, the second monitor streamer, somebody you can just like hang out and chat with, because we'll be basically making this small project. If you keep making details and delay, yeah, I mean that's fair. I'm not sure what else to add. I want to. That's why. No, I actually want to add all the details in if possible. So there's 2 planes here. Maybe we can actually make these now. I don't have the art for this though, so I'm probably gonna figure that out later. But that would be just a plain object, I think. Yeah, I guess that would be fair on that. We'll be yapping, chatting, and like procrastinating a little bit. So adding more details. Okay. Let me just spawn that in now and then. So the next thing would be the magazine on that, which is just a plane though. So this is probably the easier work now, I think. Oh wait, I actually should look it up. It's it looks like A4 size in cm. That's 21 by 20. So we're just gonna copy that one and make it 21 later, and then okay. So that is the correct appropriate size for the paper. Okay. Now we're just gonna scale that down though, actually to 21 cm. So no, that's not it. Control V. Okay. I think I made it reverse, but like, yeah, it's fine. We can just rotate it. So if I enter this, Control A, with a scale and rotation. Okay. Rotating this here, 90 degrees. Okay. Then here, rotating it. 90. Then rotating it a little back. So I wanted to sit nicely in here. Something we potentially grab, hopefully. Okay. And yep. Actually pretty good now. Sweet. So that is the first sheet. It's reversed, but let's just like okay. It's also going to the wall. It's not good. I have to like lift this up slightly. Oh god. Okay. Here. There you go. That's the first sheet done, and then we're just gonna duplicate this, and that will be the second sheet done. So that's the magazine covers. Hopefully this works out well. Shift T all the way up. Okay. Right. I mean, this seems a bit. God dang it. Okay. Separate selection. Okay, there you go. Why did 2 vertexes? Alright. Hang on. Please set origin point on this one again as well. Set origin to center, and there you go. So I think this is higher. Yeah, this is a bit higher than I thought I was gonna put that lower, but like makes more sense if this is higher. And so it seems that the magazine sheets are a little bit bigger than I thought it would. They were originally. Actually, maybe the A4 size is enough. Okay, I'm not sure. This seems fine actually. This is a little bit lower than about there. Yeah, probably about there. It's because I'm matching this line here with this line here, and this light bulb here is actually slightly towards the other side. And okay, is that everything? Yep, yeah, that's everything. A little bit more here. So it looks like that. And we're basically done with that. Alright. Next little objects we're going to be making are probably a little bit more details inside the plants actually. This room's coming together really nicely now. Like from the start where there's absolutely no detail to now it's like it actually looks pretty good. I'm so happy by that. I do actually want to make that, these little things over here as well at the back. There seems to be like a jug, a microwave of some sort. It's like it looks like a tray of cups and then a hanging cart rabbit there as well there. Speaking of which, I can actually just grab that from upstairs then. So we did make that rack up here, so we can actually use that. Where is it? There it is. It is in the other room here. This thing. No wait, that's not it. That's the sword rack. Wrong rack. Kitchen. There it is. Alright. So we're just gonna grab this and then bring it downstairs then. I can't just do this in real life, it's just like duplicate. I mean, you can, it's just gonna cost a lot of money. Right. So we're gonna rotate this as well. -90. Okay. Rotation scale. Alright. And this goes to the counter here. Just gonna bring it back here. Should be around here. And whoops. Bring it down. Oh, that's too lower actually. Okay. So is this area here to be same as this area here? So the plant, then yep, and there. Okay, way up here. That seems about right. Looks okay. It needs to be a bit longer, I think. Scale, X. Even longer? Okay. I do note that like those hooks are also longer than that, so I can actually pull it down. So whoop. And yeah, that actually adds a lot of life and detail to this, which is really happy. It's such a small little change, but you can actually see it does make a huge difference, surprisingly. Wow. Okay, these hooks also need to be a bit bigger than this. They're hanging cups instead now. A little bit longer. And scaling by the y-axis again. I see 1, 2, 3. Assuming there's 4 and then 5 here. So this looks like it's the correct item. Right. And it's matching this being the low. Okay. Right. Okay. And with like a little stack of cups here. Yeah, I'm getting engrossed in this. It's actually quite fun to me. It's like describing what's going on right now and like making it slowly come to life. Ooh. Okay, bringing this down a bit more. I'm looking at this right now and then like okay, this overall should be a bit lower than, so the cups are hanging in line with this particular, slightly higher than that. Out there. All right. Pretty good progress so far. Yay. Okay. And then moment of truth is when we actually see it rendered. Let's go. Ooh. Okay. Works pretty well. I need to extend these a little bit more. It goes into the wall. All right. Okay. Now that's actually pretty good. Look at that. Right. A lovely glow cup rack there, and then it's gonna be like a shelf here. Awesome. Oh yeah. Since everybody's here now, it's like Rasmark, Culinary, Deco Arc, and Cecil is the regular motley crew, I would say. I'm wondering, what should we call the community? Just for the fun of it. If you have any suggestions, let me know. Seems a quite interesting idea to actually like have a community name, I guess, of some sort. I got inspired by like Doobie and Doki Bird, because Doobie's community came, instead of becoming chat, it became Doobirds. That's quite funny. Alright, take your time to think about it, guys. Get suggestions and that. Quite fun. Well, you had to take responsibility. It took my first time. Okay, but seriously though, I appreciate that you're actually thinking about it. So, alright. Okay. Yeah, the next thing is like, I think this oven's a little bit too small here now. Like, we're just gonna increase the size of it a little bit. So, we're just gonna pull this up. And pull it a little bit wider. Right. I'm not sure exactly what this is, like, specifically speaking. I did so. Maybe we should think about like how we're going to look like. That's fair. I was actually going to ask an artist to actually potentially design for everybody. So Let me see where I can actually find an artist's like link. Okay. So let me look it up. Yeah, on X. So hopefully did you find this? There it is. Right. So this lovely artist actually does mascot designs. So I'm considering actually like commissioning them just for fun of it. Would you guys like to have a body like this? Something cute and chibi? So we're just gonna give squirrel as like the main thing of this. I'm the species of squirrel girl I am is like technically like a Malabar giant squirrel, but then we also like a crystal squirrel. That's all ethereal. Yes, it's also very cute. I do agree. So it's like, I actually don't mind like basically passing them the money to actually like create something cute and cool. So then you can potentially put it on stream as well. So something like that. Do they have another media? Yep, they made this. It's so cute. Look at that. So you guys can have like, you know, a physical form of that. I actually don't mind like investing in that because it's so cute. If we can get a rig, that'll be great as well. And you guys can sit next to me. That is. They also made this, which is so funny. It's a pinch. Oh god. It's not gonna be that fancy though, most likely, but it's gonna be something, you know, adorable. This is another one that they actually made, which is so adorable. They have a Kofi as well, and yeah, they do make stuff like that. So yeah, it is super cute. Love it. This is like them on the train or on the bus sleeping. Is so cute. But yes, since like I do trust them that is like on the model making that is, I'm probably gonna approach them pretty soon to ask about it. Waiting for my paycheck to come in though. That's gonna be in a little bit, and the money's all gonna go away. Big long-term plans right now. 3D model for VRChat, and hopefully it's ready by the time we actually make this room finish. It should be relatively soon. And then also we're trying to make an animation still, so like that's in the works, I think. Looking forward to that. Just it's just gonna take time and energy and effort. Well, in the meantime, we're just focusing on this. So what's it called? Let's see. Focus means like focusing on one thing only and exclude everything else. So like you only do one thing, which is what we're basically doing for this project. Yeah. But at the same time, procrastination means like, you know, including doing nothing else. Sorry, being patient means like doing something else in the meantime, including doing nothing at all. So we're being patient, that is right now, while we're waiting for a paycheck by actually doing this work. So yep. I just realized like what? Seems a bit like slanted right now. Okay, I think we gripped the surface edge previously by accident. Well, dented it in maybe. Whoops. Okay. That should work better now, I guess. Yeah, these are the little like little tiny things that like keeping me up all night. It's like, oh no. Is this a little bit wrong? Okay. Yeah, I made this slightly inset a bit, so you know, you can see that. And this line here sticks out slightly as well. So So it's a little bit wider at the base than it's at the top. You saw what we were going for that on this. So you know, it's a little like, yeah, I'm putting my hands over here, so it's like, you know, a little this way and a little that way. Yeah. Side tangent question. Do you have any specific reason for having the splash of the red in your design? The hair? Yes or oh, okay. Well, this is actually like the artist's interpretation and decision. Ein Lee. So I'll show you this then, guys, because like since I do have it fresh on the mind, I actually should record it down properly. The original design actually looks like this. So like that. So the slash and red on the side is just like basically the ponytail on the side because like red over there. That's the idea. Then Ein Lee made the design actually beautiful. So that explains. Yeah, there you go. So it made it more wild and cool. This. So it's like a fade of the squirrel. Where's the reference picture? This one. This one. All right. So. Okay, you can see here, right? The red was inspired by this little squirrel here. Okay. Yeah, these are all the different designs that took inspiration. Yeah, I took inspiration off personally, that's right, when designing Ruka. So I put it in a giant spreadsheet and gave it to the artist as well to take inspiration for the outfit and design as well. So that's how like Ein Lee came up with the design, I guess. But specifically for the red and the side splash, it's like I was looking at this particular picture here. Okay, I can't zoom in anymore. Okay, basically this one here. Right. I think you can just pull it out, but it's from Google. I got it from Google as well. So, oh, and there's more pictures now. Cool. So we're looking at this little fella, specifically this little fella. You see like the little tufts of red hair on top of the blue and everything. So that's why like the splash of like red came. Oh, that's an idea. You can see that. It's like a little splash of red at the side like that. I like the design and idea so much that we decided to like copy it. Look, it looks like it has a little side like bang of red here. That's why the little splash of red is there, and also like the fade of the color because it looks like it's actually fading. You know, you realize that. So from there, I just try to observe and like, oh hey, that'll be cute. So yeah, like that's actually why, you know, I think this thing, like this side one came about. Yes, indeed. Oh yeah, it's called the Malabar Giant Squirrel or Indian Giant Squirrel. That's why. So it's such a cool picture and image. That is, it's a little bit altered probably because, you know, they changed the balance of it. So the standard picture looks like this. It actually has a lot of different tones and values. That's why. So you can see it, like the red and then the black color. That is, you know, just it's a lot of different colors. That's why. So this is such a unique, cute little critter. It's about the size of a cat, by the way. It's actually quite big. And yes, they can fly and can jump like normal squirrel things. Is what's it called? The tails are not curved, which is the cool thing about that. But then like it doesn't reflect well with like squirrel biology. So that's why like in the original one it's like it wasn't curved. So that actually explains that. Look, yeah, they're this big. They're about the size of a cat. So yes, that makes sense, right? Yep. So this is like the closest thing to a real life Pokemon you probably can find in real life. Yeah, like they're very friendly as well. So you just have to be very calm with that. Like, it's so cute. Yes. And they are also social animals. Like they actually like, you know, gather in like little groups of families and like live together for life, more or less. So something interesting. Yeah, and then, like they're just splitting there. It's very cute. So yeah, that explains why like this, you know, why my design actually looks like this. Because it's based on the actual real life animal, that's why. And I do personally love the coloration of blue, the blue and red together. It's a really beautiful combination. So because of that, that's why this came about. The tail here, you know, you can see like a little bit of purple. That also explains that as well, and lots of cream color. So yeah. Now you know a little bit more of the design, like courtesy of Ein Lee. So highly shout out, recommend, plug, because like she did an amazing job interpreting the design again. Also, I think she upgraded me a bit because like see, let me just like, let's just compare this side by side then. So okay. Okay, sure. So I didn't expect that, but well, like like this. Okay, yeah, I do feel like I've been thrown into, like I literally feel like I'm reincarnated and thrown into the body like this, because like it really does feel that way. I don't really get what choose exactly like this, right? Like what we look like, you know, when we're born, and that's like same with me. I wanted to be surprised, and I was, and like I'm very happily surprised because it's so cute, the design. But yes, like shout outs to Ein Lee. This is the outfit breakdown as well. There's a shout out as well to One Trick Dragon. Also did our who did our what's it called? Our thumbnail art. So yes, this is actually the thumbnail art of this. They made it multiple layers. They can all be removed. So it's such detailed art, and it's really like this. Hey, okay, now you know a little bit more of the design of like why it's red there. I hope that helps and satisfies your curiosity on that. Yeah, you really don't often see this coloring in nature. It's just that like, oh, there's about a few blue animals. Hello, oh Henpai, welcome. Shout out to Henpai guys. Also, thank you for like the awesome like ending art. Yeah, like we did a bunch of work already on the model, so like now we're actually discussing, because an interesting question asked, like why do I have like side bangs of it? It's based on the actual squirrel, so that's why. I do want to look more. I actually want more pictures of it. I have a like dream. Hopefully you can eventually see one in real life. Yep. So there you go. This like beautiful little creature. That's closest thing to a real life Pokemon. So this is the specific image I actually gave the artist to like Ein Lee to actually like, oh hey, you can reference this animal for the coloration. So you can see like the cream tail, and then it's like faded between red. So it's like red, purple, blue. It's so beautiful. But yeah, that explains why the coloration looks like that. Because somebody asked, and like, yep, there you go. It is. I do wish I could see this in real life somewhere. That's why. But I don't think there's any in my country anymore. So the closest relative actually went extinct like the same year I'm born. So that's sad. So in Singapore, for team giant. So yep, there you go. We had this so the variations of that actually have different colors as well. So the cream color one like this, right, also have like the blue color and everything. They actually become crazy. So the last scene was in 1995. Maybe I'm actually an isekai squirrel, like, it's like reincarnated already. It's like, okay, it became fate that way. I'm not sure. Yep, first hand last scene in 1995. So that's quite cool. Yep, yeah, they're adorable. So I'm so happy by like to know that they actually existed in my country previously in one point of time in history. Like in like 200 years ago plus, right? They probably roamed around the island a lot. Because there's actually a lot of like fruits in Singapore. It's actually an issue because we have mango trees that just like drop mangoes on it. Some of the locals tried to actually sell them before, like they gather them all up and sell it at a market. That's obviously illegal. So the government stopped that. But yeah, like because of the amount of fruits that we have in the country, like these guys can survive pretty well. So it's quite fun. Yeah, you can actually see like it's such a beautiful color and like it's very, very cute creature. Like the art as well, you can see that. It's so cute. So yeah. And now you know more about squirrel flags, that is, but we're not sure whether it's extinct or not. I'm praying it isn't, but like it's probably being that is because like yeah. So it's very, very vulnerable and like threatened extinction. They have big animals, so they eat a lot. So I wouldn't be surprised as well if they get caught as well, like, or hunted, because you know humans do be that way. We take things for granted until they're completely gone, which is very sad. But oh well. So yeah. But I mean, like once you figure out, you know, you can actually like do something. So I'm like praying maybe in the future they can be reintroduced, but I'm not sure. Oh well. I'm quite big on wildlife preservation and like, you know, environment preservation fund. So I do hopefully eventually maybe can actually work with charities and stuff like that for that, like in the long run, just like for the cause. Because like the giant squirrel is actually still quite rare, actually. That's why. So yeah, it's a rarer animal, is, and like people, you know, believe on. So that's quite fun. Oh well. And yeah. Oh, the more you know now. So thank you for coming to my little TED talk on the giant squirrel. I guess it's very cute. That's why. Like easily now, like really, my squirrels are just like my favorite animal because of like, you know, how interesting they are, and they're also very smart. It's actually a good time to actually bring it up, but it's because like we did more or less more of our work already on this. So hang on, check something. All right, okay. Yeah, we have it saved now. So welcome to r/squirrels. I love it. This is our regular segment already because it's actually been an hour already. So we did about an hour of frost work already. So we're gonna continue a different segment after this. I think we're probably actually gonna try gaming, maybe. Gonna VRChat, because I actually do want to try that out. So yeah, like the baby squirrels are so cute. Look at it. It looks sort of like an otter. it's so tiny. Like, yep. So the story behind it is that like, yeah, it doesn't really feel like an hour. It's actually just rising. Time flies so fast. So like, I actually want to continue some more. Because yeah, it's just a relaxed Saturday, Sunday. So I'll just continue more music then. But not oh god, no ads. I do actually want to get YouTube Premium eventually, but like not now. I'm too broke right now. So yeah. Yep, and like you can see the baby squirrel is saved, and then like it's just now at the window for nuts. Red squirrel. It's so adorable. Like, yes, nuts. I forgot. Alright. Have a great lunch and enjoy it. Yeah, and just enjoy like lurking, and we're just gonna be here for a while, and so have a good lunch. Hope you make something nice and tasty. I had like baked chicken, baked salmon just now before stream. So that was after the VRChat concert. Yeah, a little EP baby squirrel. It's so cute. So yeah, they're very vulnerable and like very, very smart creatures as well. They're extremely, extremely intelligent, which is nice. So oh great. Where is that picture like this? I found, yeah, my sister saved 2 squirrels from Hurricane name. Oh my god, it's Alvin and chipmunks. Wait, but they're squirrels. Well, squirrels are chipmunks, so like, I mean, chipmunks are squirrels, so that's fair. There's fat squirrels as well. Oh my god. So yeah, like a lot of people, I think in America, is actually like these gray squirrels and like the red squirrels. So you see them more often there, like it's being taken picture of, because like, you know, the wildlife to inhabitants is actually closer. We did actually take a picture of a squirrel once as well. Oh, so it's posted here on Reddit. Yeah. It's so adorable. Like, I do actually love like staring at them like this. So they can just stand and, you know, sit on tail like that. They are very, very curious and super adorable. Cute little animals. So you can see like, oh, it's just sniffing around like this. They're also very obvious, so I'm surprised that they're not extinct like sooner, because, you know, they have like cat-like behavior. They do parkour everywhere basically. Like the way of life is parkour. So people are posing as squirrels as when they're doing parkour. It feels that way. They're just posers. Like the actual parkour masters are like squirrels. It's enjoying the little like rub. It's so cute. Yes, they're very, very smart. So that. Ooh, so cute. I'm actually trying to look down because like there was a funny. Oh yeah, this is how baby squirrels will. Sorry, by the way. So sometimes they get abandoned, or like, you know, the parents die, and then like they have no choice but defend themselves. But like this, it's like sad. But yeah, rehabbers exist, so it's like okay. Wait, let me just bring this over and see how bad it is. Okay, well, nope. Yep, that's gory. Okay, no mind. Right, back to a regular squirrel. So yeah, you can see that they have different colors as well. It's quite cool. Like, it almost actually looks bluish, like, because of the light and like how it reflects off. So that's probably how the picture was taken for like the Malabar giant squirrel. Look, they're kissing. It's so cute. Yes, this is just a regular segment now that's in my streams. So we're just gonna look at RSS squirrels and like look at the adorableness that is life. These are very, very common but also not common animals in some sense, because like there's a lot of different varieties and, you know, those species that is inside it. The squirrel family is quite big. Got more nuts out. They do eat fresh fruits and vegetables as well. Yeah, this is a little baby. Look at that. This little squirrel. Aww. Yes, it's holding the pecan in like the paws, and so cute. So there's a tippy little boy here. This is actually one of the ones I actually saw the other day, like just now. So yes, it is a boy as well. You can actually see. Alright, so it's quite fun. Feeding frenzy. Some more. Oh, it's trying out the different nuts out. It's so cute. Oh my god. It's like some squirrels, like, you know, one with my people is very cute. They are really like very intelligent, like almost pet-like in some sense. So it won't be surprising to me that you can domesticate a squirrel pretty easily. Or let's make it a little bit less well, like, you know, with breeding and everything. Because they are like, once they get to know people, they're actually generally quite friendly, and they do like sometimes live in family circles like this. So that's why. Okay. Yep. Well, I think we're looping back already. They're very curious though, cute creatures as well. By the way, if you're wondering why my ears are like, if you're wondering why my ears are huge, it's because, like, you know, these little feathers exist. The ears are very, very big. So that's the inspiration of that. Why for the crystals? Because I just like the crystals. That's about it, I guess. So it actually goes back to the previous topic. But yeah, as you can see, there's a huge variety of different squirrels as well. This is the most common, which is the Eastern Grey, I think. So, and like, yeah, like people making the little tets. How's that? Oh my god. Hey, that's a fun little like stint in Reddit. Right. Shall we play a game or something? They can be domesticated quite easily, yeah. Oh, I'm technically already domesticated. Like, I get stuck in the house right now. I don't go outside, by the way, like usually. So other than like work and like things, so like, oh, it's quite interesting. Yeah, I guess I would say like I get domesticated by like the god essentially. So I'm like fulfilling my god-given mission in some sense. Maybe that. Yes, outside is quite dangerous. I do agree. Okay. So I can introduce you to something as well. Like, do you have it here? Yep. Okay. Ta-da! This is actually the lore comic. So we're actually gonna be animating this. So yeah. Technically speaking, like, it's getting domesticated by the god, I guess. So I made a pact with god to actually make it like, well, to have this body and just have good life, I guess, and figure out what to do. So yeah, that is actually just the lore, like, it's like, yep. So it's quite short. It took quite a while to make, but like it's actually pretty nice. It's very expressive art, which is what I liked. So yeah. I guess it can be domesticated. I'm not sure. I haven't actually tried yet. Very house trained already. 0. Alright. And meantime, like this, like I'm not sure what else to do right now as for like this. It's like, what should we tackle next for like specifically, you know, like adding more details in this, I guess. Or streaming games that for look at what other streamers offer or other games. I mean, it would depend. There's one game which I eventually want to pick up soon. You can go to the shop then. Hopefully. Oh yeah. Okay, sweet. That works then. Welcome to Steam. I wanted to play more scroll games. So, like, this is actually on the list already. So, yeah. There's demos out now. It's called Squirrel Away. It is about as cute as you can imagine. Literally, you are playing as a squirrel. And like, they have realistic mechanics as well. It is because you don't have fall damage. Like, it's so cute. I love it. And that, but the funny thing is that it's a squirrel crafting game. Oh god. And yeah, like, so something cute. It's all the little types. Like, yes. So it's quite an interesting and adorable like story-based game called Squirreled Away. So I do highly recommend it. That is. Other games than that is like probably my library. So I do actually eventually want to play this game because I love the art, and it makes sense because Ein Lee made the art. That's why. So she made all the sprite art and everything. So my character designer also did that. That doll looks way more terrifying. That's agreed on that. Yes, it does remind me of Fortnite like that. So we have this game, right? So like, a lot of the games which I actually want to play like going forward is probably this one actually, because I do enjoy like 2D, you know, the 2D action. It's more, what's it called? This is a little bit more easy to watch because I know that some people get like motion sickness when they actually watch 3D games and stuff like that. So hopefully this will be a bit easier. Because if you play VRChat like this, right, if you're not sensitive to this, you know, motion sickness, it might actually get you. That's why. Then obviously there is Monster Hunter. Like, I do actually want to play with everybody eventually. It's like, get it. So I eventually want to actually get all these achievement unlocks. So like land successful attacks and weak points I will focus mode on. So it's like, I do actually want to try to get all these if we can. There's 3 hidden achievements as well. Before like the Monster Hunter expansion comes out, which is gonna come out pretty soon actually. So I expect to pay like another a chunk of money on this. It's mostly negative now, which I'm not sure what's going on. Yeah. So I guess like people are not too short, too easy. So that makes sense actually. So these are all like the hardcore players that I've been playing for a while, right? Because Monster Hunter World is actually more difficult than my Wilds. So the end game is a bit lacking because they haven't tuned the monsters yet, and we don't have the higher difficulty monsters yet. That's why. That's my guess on why, like, you know, this is like that way. Because every time for every Monster Hunter, usually the end game is a disappointment because it's just grinding. They haven't figured out any way to actually make it like different than grinding. That's why. So that actually does make sense. So this is like the most successful Monster Hunter release so far. Yeah, like the negative comments are kind of crazy now. Wow. So that's like a game. And then there's a few others which are here. I'm not sure whether you guys can see it because it's very small. Okay, can be seen? Can I put it as a grid? Maybe. How do I do this? Nope, no, like, there's no grid mode. Oh, there it is. So, yeah, like a bunch of these games I'm considering playing. So, Crazy Taxi is an old game which is pretty cool. That the thing. I do actually want to play like a few visual novels if they're not, you know, if they're stream friendly. This is a cute game which I actually got last time like this. I was like, if you know what, if you're wondering what my stance is on like trans and everything like this, right? This is might be political, but it's like, oh, okay, I'm okay, people. So like, it's fine. So that's why. Crafting room, like Fortnite was a game which I was considering playing as well, by the way. So that's one thing. And Left 4 Dead is a game which I played a lot already. So why not touching that? Not sure. Yeah. So. Oh well. That's about it, I guess. I haven't actually figured out what other games to play, and there aren't any new games that I'm considering playing, I guess. Oh, there is like this one. Is it here? Oh yeah, I was considering actually getting a Hogwarts Legacy because I do love the Harry Potter universe. So it's an interesting universe. That's why it's like, so like looking at it and like, you know, seeing how they make the game, it's kind of inspiring. Yep. So that's one thing. Yeah. And this one as well. Yeah, we just like. What is my birthday again? I forgot. Right, there it is. Where is it? Okay. So yeah, back in here again. Yep, like. Okay, the fun thing about Call of Duty is the zombie mode. The zombie mode is a really well designed mode. That's why. So as a game's like understanding analysis point like this, right? It's quite interesting to see how they made it. Because I did actually play the zombie mode, a demo basically of the full game version, right? During a games convention. So that was really cool to actually try, and I'm actually quite hooked on that. Though it is M18, so that's one thing which is concerning. All right. I guess that's about it then. Any recommendations for games though? There was actually this one as well. It's like I saw the Legion girls were playing it. So Vermintide is an interesting one. We're killing rats instead of like, you know. So that's one thing. It's actually pretty cool in terms of like that. The Warhammer 40k universe is also like, you know, grimdark and etc. War constantly changes. Let's put it that way. Okay. There's also this game which I was looking at, which is Helldivers. Cause the funny idea of me falling like down to earth like this, right, was actually in part because of this game. Like, it was just a cool intro mechanic as well. So we can actually look at that.
They arrived without warning.
This is like the new Let's go.
laying waste to our peaceful colonies.
Yep. New trailer says.
All resistance.
So yeah, this is the new faction that came in.
They
They're
stole
fighting
our
in.
citizens' homes and their minds.
Yeah,
Something much,
it's kind of crazy.
much worse. Their freedom. But when our citizens are attacked, our greatest heroes arrive.
It's so cool.
Set them free.
So the new faction of enemies is out on like this, and it looks quite fun. Let's say it actually does look quite fun.
Together, we will save our people from this tortured existence.
Oh god.
For we are those who stand in the way of all
It's
tyranny,
epic. So yeah.
who will give our lives today for a freer tomorrow. Who will take back control of freedom.
Yeah, it does look tough to deal with. For freedom and democracy.
And deliver peace to our homes. We are the Helldivers.
Yes. So that's one thing. Like, it does look quite epic. The other game I'm potentially playing is like, because we have it, is Apex Legends, because that's free. I do actually want to learn how to shoot in that game. I'm horrible at Apex Legends. There's also Repo. I don't mind actually playing with the community. It is like if anybody actually has this game. So that's one thing. And yeah, guess that's about it then. Like, not much else has like popped up to my other than other games in there. That's why. Probably the first game we'll probably tackle is this one actually, which is Tevi. Because we have it already. So that's one thing. Right here, let's actually go and look. So we can actually look at the trailer. Yeah, like, can I replay this? No, I can't replay the what? So Apex definitely is really popular. So that, like, this is actually like every time I look at it, I want to play more because the mechanics are really refined. So that's why. Yep. So do I actually plan on doing that? So like that's like only on the free days, I guess. So technically this would be a free day and like, tomorrow as well. Well, tomorrow, it's already tomorrow for me though. It's like, so I mean, sorry, it's already Sunday for me. So technically speaking, it's like today. All right. Well, something else I guess fun potentially would be that. Are there any interesting games coming out recently? I haven't actually had the time to look up. Damn, that's why. The only one which I heard of is like GTA 6, which is gonna be a disappointment. You know it. I know it. Everybody knows it. It's so hyped to oblivion that it's definitely gonna disappoint everybody, because there's no way it's gonna live up to its expected hype and reputation. Yeah. May. So, potentially it's in May next year. So we have about 1 year, to wait for that. So this year's big game is What's Under Wilds is this year's big game. Like, I don't think there's any question about that. That's all. It's also big in terms of like how painful it is for running on your system. It is extremely intense to run your system. Oh my god. Like, I literally just built this new PC, which we are now like, looking at Monster Hunter on this, right? To actually play this at any decent quality like this. I'm considering replaying the campaign again just to see like how it looks like in glorious high definition instead of like being a PS5, PS1 game. So that's one thing. Like it looks so good, and it is so fun. Not much else about that then, unless like any other recommendations that you guys have. I haven't actually played this in a while though as well, which is like Lito. We do have Lito Company, so I haven't actually played that in a while. Yeah, not much else other than it's just the heavy music again. Okay. And there is also the standby, which is like, well, standby. Let me just like see if I can actually do this very quickly. So this is the end goal for my stream setup, which is like, let me see whether I can actually do this, like pull this off. Okay. Right, there goes that. Okay. Right. So then, okay, that actually works. That detects everything. Sweet. And then, right. Now we go to Steam again. Yep. So the long-term goal for this setup is that like I want to be able to implement this particular world and then immediately play in it. So we're just gonna test it out now. I'm just gonna practice this like. Oh, you can hear the music already. Hey. Yeah. Just like I'm hooking up the controllers again. Because like we're not using them. We're just gonna like try this out without the controllers first. Okay. Ta-da! So from there, that's right. I literally just like I can put the headset on and we game. Okay, my arms are like in front of me here because like the controller's on the wall. But that would be the end goal for this, which is like, oh hey, can we just like, you know, immediately play VRChat? So we can immediately play VRChat. So yay. That is like the end goal of that. What you're seeing right now is what I'm looking at. So hey, welcome to my reality in some sense, like my virtual reality. It's now Pride Month, which I do support that actually, because like I do have quite a few friends in a particular community. So oh well. Oh, you've been playing a lot more multi. Ah, nice. Night Rain was the other game which I was considering playing, by the way. Just that like Night Rain is expensive right now. So yeah, we're just gonna exit VR. So yeah, this is like the end goal for this setup is like, oh hey, immediately place that. And then we can just hang it up. Sorry, that disconnecting sound was like me unplugging the controllers from like what's it called? And then charge finished already, so I don't want to destroy the batteries. The controllers I have right now are old Valve Index. Hello Cake, welcome. All the best, a great day. Shout out to Cake is Delicious. So yay, the community is very kind and fun, so I do highly recommend them. I'm just gonna shout you guys out on like YouTube. Yay. So yeah, welcome to the stream, Cake. All the best, have a great day. Thank you for stopping by. I hope the stream is not too scuffed because like Twitch is broken. Okay. I'm basically learning the Twitch interface now because like it's a bit weird for me, so okay. Also, I have a great time in Japan. That is like Cake is Delicious going to Japan soon. So have fun. Yay. Alright. So yeah, the end goal of that setup is like this. Oh, I do have full body tracking in the works. I just haven't figured out how to use it yet. But it's very, very limited full body tracking because I think I only have like 3 sensors. So yep. Hi Cake. We're mainly streaming on YouTube, so like thank you much for like stopping by on Twitch as well. So yay. So yeah, Culinary, I remember correctly, like you mentioned that oh yeah, okay, actually also something. You mentioned like you play Night Raid. So how is that? And Cake, a fun thing you can try to join in on as well. We're making a community name because I have no idea what we're going to call ourselves. I can't call everybody a peanut gallery. Okay. And hopefully soon we can actually commission art. Whoops. Hopefully soon we can commission art as well, or like what everybody looks like. The little community mascot. So yay. I know like here's some inspiration which I thought of, like it's based on this amazing little thing. What? Kamogumi. Yes, Kamo. Kana Yanagi is a big inspiration of mine, and so this is so cute. Look at this, so cute. I want something as cute as this so that everybody can have it like this. So, it's adorable. Yes, this Kamogumi is a duck. So yeah, something like this. You know, fingers crossed. Maybe we can actually make something like that for everybody. This is why everybody looks like something like that. Not like this, so yeah. I want to make like animations like this. It's so cute. I love it. So yeah. And yeah, a shout out to Case mentioned, so that thank you for like stopping by on the stream. And so yeah, what do you guys think like this? Culinary, Brassmark, Neko, Henpai Des, and like Ciso. Should we make a mascot like name like that? I mean, camels are very cute, but you know, we're not ducks. We have Ritsu. Yeah, kinda. So I mean, Ritsu is squirrel. So Squirrel Girl Ritsu, that's one thing. Ritsu, Japanese. Yep, Ritsu translates to squirrel, so that's one thing. Ritsugumi. Okay. I would say that if you can invest in like cool physical merch, because it's so worth it in my opinion. But then that's also a very biased opinion. Like I collect VTuber merch and stuff like that. Yep. Let me give you mine. I have a few keychains. Okay. I do have Erika Bako keychains like hanging out on me right now. So, and yeah, a few others as well. I have a Umi as in like Ophelia Midnight Standee as well. Yeah, so I do like all merch. So in front of me right now is like a lot of inspiration. Like I have a takodachi floating in space right now, like it's suspended basically. We are technically related to the takodachi a bit. So that's one thing. The funny thing that's like why we're related is because like yeah, I'll just show you it's because it's more funny that way. So wow. We have the one tooth. Yes, so that's like the small relation. So yeah. Yeah, that's another cute mascot idea by the way. The takodachis is so cute. I want it to be easy to draw as well because like, you know, something fun that can stick around. Represents everybody. Something cute. We're gonna leave it up to the artists and like let them ask their like, you know, ask their idea for it, I guess. So I do want I want to make merch of it. I want to send them out merch for just for fun of it. That's why. Just for the sake of having merch, just for fun of it. Like that'll be the long-term goal actually. Hopefully, you know, when we get monetized and potentially take that's super long-term. Because as mentioned, I'm not gonna quit like being VTuber for the next 10 years at least. We're gonna keep trying, just for fun of it. So we're gonna take our time and buy it and slowly have world domination like the takodachis. Yay! No, not really. It's more like slowly bring everybody a little bit happier day and wish everybody all the best. That's the main goal actually. Like just have a brighter day for everybody, just for fun of it. And so I want to make lore comics like that inspire people, so I just do better. Just a personal life experience. That's why we have this, like, wait, Takadachi squishy. Is it a keychain? Takadachi keychain. Is it this one? I'm not sure. Let me just search it up. Yes, we have this. It arrived as well. It's floating right now. It's actually floating next to Erika Byako, like along the same plane. You can go through some of the merch which I bought as well. Yeah, notice a lot of Kana fans. There's a lot. Yeah, yep. It's the same energy. I think they're both very cute, amazing people. So that's why they're very talented. Yay! And they work so hard. Oh my god. I have this as well. This, like the Taiyaki Miko, like this thing. I actually have that. The funny thing is, it's floating next to the Takadachi and like this as well. Is it keychain? Is it? Shock. Nope, no, I don't see it. It's not a popular one, I think. Yeah, I don't see it here. We did have this, by the way, but we actually sold it off. So, like, after Gura graduated, I felt bad. So I wanted to, like, you know, because they don't make it anymore, essentially, like, give it back to the community. So I didn't, like, make any money from it. It's just, like, we just give it away in some sense. She probably lost money. Oh, yeah, it's this one. I have this. Because I have this plushie already. That's even cuter. So, like, we kept this one. And I do love my plushies, actually. So we have also this one. I think it's a marine bear. Yeah, Osho Marine. Yeah, we have this as well. So that's quite cool. And shout out to Marine. She's hit 4 million. So she's the first Japanese VTuber that has hit 4 million. Yeah, and so like she's a hag like me. Like also. So she's a bit an older person, so that's awesome. And I do like the Suisei, so like I have a bunch of the Suisei ones. So that's fun. I don't have a Mochidoru though, because the Mochidoru is too expensive. So Mochidoru Suisei is this adorable little monster that will chase you with a knife. Let's actually look it up. It's like, is it this one? Yeah, there it is. So yeah, do be careful with her. Don't put a knife around her. She will take it. So something fun. Yeah, I'm a little bit obsessed with VTuber merch actually because it's so cute. So yeah, like I do want to create some cool, interesting merch, maybe funny and weird ones as well, potentially. So that's like in the long run, I guess. That will not be anytime soon because first and foremost, all the other things. So thank you for like subscribing, coming along this like fun little journey. As well, we've made a lot of more details now. That's the thing. So I'm not sure what else to make, guys, that like I want to make right now immediately, because we're taking our time with it a bit. So I do want to actually complete this within a year, but at the same time it's like how should I put it? It needs to be in time for the 3D model as well, I guess, because we'll be rushing it and then trying to finish 3D model along with that. So yeah, I guess that's about it then. So a nice shout out to Cake is Delicious who like stopped by for a while. Yeah, I guess it'll be in the afternoon for them as well because I think they're in the USA. So something interesting, and I'm not sure what else to do right now. It's like I'm actually not sure. Like oh, what should I make instead now, or should I just go texturing already? as mentioned by Culinary, it's like, oh, you know, you don't want to delay it too long on this because you have more details and like, you know, the texturing and everything. You can always add more details a little bit later. Because I am scared of like texturing because, you know, first time really doing like a huge project like this is why. So the thing I'm comfortable with is just that. Yeah, okay, that's right. You can always go back and more details after. It seems like quite detail rich and packed enough now. So maybe the next couple of streams is also quite a big milestone in some sense. Because this is actually the 20th stream we've did it. So yippee! Yep. So yay. Well, on 20 streams of this particular like project, it's after we debuted already. So that's something fun. So like after this, I guess like the next like couple of streams, we'll just go and actually do, you know, instead of modeling, we're going to texture everything now. And that's going to be a challenge on that. I got advice from an amazing streamer named Nara. So they actually do VR chat as well. And it is so cool. I think it's this one. Oh, wait, no. Let me pull it up then. Okay, thank God. Right. Let me see where I can actually find the person. Okay. Where's the search feature on, like, okay. Right. Okay, let me see where I can. There it is. It is this person. The voice is really nice. So I think they stream regularly as well. Right. Let me just paste it on Twitch and YouTube. So this amazing gentleman actually like clued me in on like what actually to do next, which is I can potentially use like smaller textures like a 720p texture or a 4K texture like this, right, to actually put everything together. So then it should load better now. That's the idea around it. So we're gonna take that advice and actually like apply it like this. So shout out to Nara there. So let me just like shout out. Oh god, what is that ding sound? SHO shout. Okay. Oh, it's SN. Whoops. SN. SNN NRR. So I think that's spelled correctly now. Yep, shout out to Nara as well. So yeah, like now we actually have a bit of a clue in as well, and potentially can ask for help as well. So yay! Oh, that will be the update the next stream, I guess. Like we'll be figuring that out and texturing one item at a time. So in this entire scene here, there's like we're gonna start from the bottom floor, I think, and then like, we'll slowly work our way up. That will be the plan, I guess. Or you know, we can just make a little bit number of more details and then like go over it. So yeah, fingers crossed on that. Now I'm gonna try to stream like every day. So tomorrow, like, or you know, later today will be a longer stream. That was the plan, I guess. Unless like something crops up then. So the concert on Monday I'm looking forward to. So I might not stream on Monday. I guess that would be the schedule for the week then. Like, and then the rest of the days I'll try to stream. It'll probably be around the same time, but then it won't be this late. Right now the stream is like, how long have I been streaming for? I'm not sure. I'm looking at YouTube. It's about 2 hours already. Wow, time flies. Oh my god. It doesn't feel like 2 hours. It feels so much more fast. Like when I'm streaming, guys, I'm just having a good time chatting and like, you know, having a fun time with everybody here. It's like, oh, this time flies so much faster. This doesn't actually feel like work for me on that. No, I do feel a bit tired because of eating. So food coma. A pro tip is don't eat anything that has like high carbohydrates that will spike your insulin levels. It's almost like if you're diabetic, you know, you don't want your insulin to spike. You shouldn't do that in like when you're healthy as well. If you want to have like energy the entire time. So a tip for that, this is actually what I learned. It's like if you eat protein mainly, for like a meal, that is that you don't actually want to. You don't want to crash out after lunch, then eat a meal mainly about protein and don't like not anything else. So that way that you can actually have your energy levels like maintained throughout the day more consistently. Plus, isotonic drinks are quite useful. And where I learned all this from is from Andrew Huberman, and an excellent podcast, I would say. Andrew Huberman. There you go. So he recently did. Oh wow. I guess his diet then. Yeah. So he made a short on this one. There you go. So we're not gonna play it, but like we're just gonna copy the link and actually like. I would recommend like if you actually want to like know a little bit of like I would say body hacks because he's a neuroscientist. So like something like that. So I do like this one and do like this person as well. It's this person's amazing because of how, like what knowledge you can actually learn about the human body, which I didn't know about. Unfortunately, when we were born, we don't have an instruction manual. Like I can't figure out the squirrel body properly as well, so we're gonna figure it out along the way as well. That's like the fun part of life, I guess. So hey, yeah, like and then once you figure that out, it makes life so much easier to actually work with, especially the energy levels thing. Like, it's not really time management. Time management is important as well, but then it's also energy management. If you have the time but no energy to do it, then like you can't do the work. And it's so crazy. I've been recently in the Cake is Delicious community. They're amazing. Like some of them like, you know, some of them work full time. Like it's like lawyers and like, you know, engineer stuff like that. And like they can do streaming and they can do like all the stuff. It's like, oh, I gotta get my name up. It's such an inspiration meeting these amazing people. That oh wow, that's so cool because you learn from them as well, and it's just fun to actually learn and like listen and understand that. I honestly believe that most people are awesome and they're for sure better than me in some things, that is. So you can actually learn even what not to do, right, from other people. There's a fun, cool quote which I'm actually gonna try to live by, which is like invert always invert. The idea is that like our brains are very wired to like detecting threat and danger. So inverted thinking, which is Charlie Munger, like rest in peace, but he's amazing. That is like, so what will be horrible and will completely destroy a relationship with people, you do the opposite of that. Yeah, that's worked out pretty well. That's what I learned. It's like, oh hey, cool. You know, you use your threat sensing and detecting to benefit yourself, because like you just do the opposite of what your threat everything is detecting, and then like that'll work out for you. Because that will be the road to success instead of the road to failure. So hey, now like words I'm trying to live by, and so I'm still trying to implement like other information from books I've learned into my everyday life. Yeah. So I remember the last book though. Shoot. That's actually I haven't actually read a book recently. I just realized that maybe we can make a book club. Something like that. What if I can actually read it out on stream? Like a bedtime story? make a series on that. Well, that'll be longer term then. I do actually. I had an interesting idea that we could like write the story, you know, of the expanded like Ruka universe, like the expanded universe like on stream. Maybe with the help of ChatGPT, but then like I'm not particularly fond of that. I actually want to do the Matt Parker, and so the writers of South Park have an amazing writing system, which is like, so South Park, if you search it on like, yeah, so but and therefore, so we can come up with like fun scenarios. The but therefore rule, instead of and then you just put but and therefore. Nice. So it improves the storytelling. So we can start with the end of like what the character arc is, and then we can plan it out on the stream as well, potentially of what happened. And that'll be a cool idea for like the next lore video comic thing that we can potentially make. Then that is gonna be refined, and then like hopefully eventually can create a game and stuff like that out of it. So I mean, as mentioned, this like we're not done yet, but this is still the first step actually, because we're getting our skills down to actually make a proper 3D environment world. So that's one thing I really wanted to do, and it's something that can be implemented in VR. Like that's the main skills of me, like while creating this as well. Like I actually want to pick up those skills because like one, it's cool. It's like a tribute to these amazing creators, which I really like, all these amazing artists and VTubers. The other one was like, oh, get good. Actually get good. I guess I can't crap at this. So get good. So you can actually get the skills with that. And the next thing we're gonna actually do is like, you know, the game and everything as well. So yeah, first step, small baby steps on this. So thank you for joining on this like fun journey so far. I'm not sure what it's gonna lead across the next few years. The best laid plans of mice and men, I mean, I'm gonna include squirrels as well, is right, tend to go awry. This is why squirrels hide so much food that they've actually contributed to the ecosystem. Like, I see the behavior of squirrels, like, you know, hiding nuts and berries everywhere. It's because like they know for a fact that like, you know, this might not be there in the future. So we're gonna put it here, but there's no guarantee. So we're gonna put it everywhere else as well. So like hiding and like, you know, squirreling things away, making plans, right? Like, you know, planning and preparation, that's very important if you actually want to survive. So yeah, like we're gonna follow the wisdom of nature and actually like figure out and do that out. So this is still planning and preparation phase, so oh well. Yeah, there's rush and there's no rush actually. So I'm actually super happy, and I'm gonna be happy and enjoying myself along the way. But I'm also not satisfied because like, oh, okay, we can do better than this. That's always been in my mind the entire time. It's like, oh hey, I'm very happy where we are now. Because I do enjoy, and like life is made out of small moments like this. It's like, oh, I do enjoy and like give it out. But at the same time, I can be unsatisfied and actually want to go forwards and push forwards more. So action is the main proof, I think. It's like a sincere prayer to me. It would be like action like towards your goal. So yeah, that's like personal opinions and like objectives on it. I hope this helps anybody that potentially can view this in the future. When we are successful and like, you know, people will look back and come back here again. I think that's like my hope and prayer that, oh hey, it helps people in the future. Because like my life right now feels like a documentary that's actually I'm documenting on stream, I guess. Like the times, days, and it's like the little work we're actually doing to make that. Yeah. And yeah, like we're still figuring out everything along the way. Oh well. Yay. I hope everybody here joins me for the ride, I guess. It's quite a fun, interesting journey going forward. It's just that it's gonna take a slow time, I guess. Because it's slowly improving everything. Okay. I'm just thinking right now what I'm actually gonna have to do for this. Do I want to add a little bit more things here and there? But I think we're gonna figure that out on the next stream then. When would be the next stream, guys? What would be a good time for the next stream then? I guess I'll wake up and I'll find out. And so yeah, I hope you have a great day ahead of you. It's the rest of your day, rest of your lovely weekend as well. So thank you very much, Culinary, Rasmark, Neko Arc. Let's see, Cecil, Empire, and also like Cake. Cake is delicious from stopping by the stream. So yeah, I guess that's about it for now then. Anything else I'd like to add? No, not really. It's like have a great rest of the week and like have a great day, guys. I'm gonna be grinding, I guess, on that. I might actually try gaming, but I'm not sure as well still, as mentioned, because I do want you to just focus on this first. So yeah, I'm conflicted. We're going around in circles right now. I'm actually quite tired. Okay. Yeah, it was really fun hanging out. So I hope you had a great day ahead of you, and it is really fun. I do enjoy these like chats and things. This sort of keeps me sane because like this is gonna be a long journey. So I'm glad I'm accompanied by people along the way. So it's quite fun. So yay, you're technically the founding members of this like little motley crew, which I still have no idea what the name of. So like a little community that is built up. Thank you. Have a great Sunday, Saturday, and your Sunday as well. It's like culinary. Right. I guess we'll be raiding over on Twitch, but I'm not sure who to raid. So I'm not sure who's live right now. I should check it out then. Oh, Zay is live. I'm not sure whether we can raid her. Amazing content creator and musician, Zayla.
Yo, Take. What the Sigma?
So,
hi, thank you for the follow. I'm Zayla.
So yeah.
And I'm playing Repo in my chat right now. Kirin-chan, thank you for the follow. And thank you so much again for the raid, Asteria.
Okay. So maybe we can raid her. I'm not sure. Let's just try it out. Raid. A-E-E-I. Oh, okay, that works. Alright. We'll be raiding Zayla then. So why did I close it? Oh no. Okay, here you go. Oh, have a great Sunday. That is like they're playing Repo as you saw on the little clip there. So have a fun time. I'll just be chilling out and like lurking there. Because Repo is such a cool game mechanic as well. So yay. Alright. All the best. Take care. And so let me just queue this up as well. I literally have two mice actually like opening in different ones. So when I time it, I was just gonna click it at the same time. So hey, good night, rest well. Have a great rest of your day. Bye. Ending. Oh, all the best. Okay, I didn't click that. Okay, all the best. Bye. Yep. Thank you. Thank you, Rasmark. Thank you, Culinary. See you.